Uh, Talk clear when you speak, paper talk, cripple talk, ayy. Ayy, you ain't got no chicken wings. Ayy, pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Ayy, trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ayy, you ain't got no chicken wings. Ayy, I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Big coin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ayy, articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you talk, you can't structure things. While I structure entries, exascaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocker don't care how you bend things. Liquidity sweep, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people or things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah, you ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah, then blame the market for your things. I roast back, right, keep it light things. Same way I roast bad in trees and things. You click by it and hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions, loud things. In the day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, truth, cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generational kings. You ain't got no chicken wings. Yeah.
That's right, guys. Let's get this started in 3, 2, and 1. A bingo and a bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money and get our steps in. So right now I am getting my steps in. So hopefully the audio is okay. Haven't gotten any complaints. Granted, it's not the best, but it's way better than what it was. So just thank you guys for being here. You guys are the absolute best. We are looking at crypto bubbles. Yeah, I was watching Trader Geo and also Crypto Blood, and I saw that Crypto Face was on. I was like, oh my gosh. Now, granted, I've watched 4 people at once. I turned down the volume so I can hear all of them. And of course, participate in the chats, all that fun stuff. But anyway, all right. So I know the struggle. Crypto bubbles on the daily. Green. Some more than others. Some only 1% for the day. Ouch. some 4%, some 17. We have CC up here. Sound. I was like, I see my bar moving up. Yeah, I've done that before too. It's like muted. And they're like, muted, am I muted? And it's, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. It was me on my end. Yeah, so I feel your struggle. I've been there too. Let's see here on the Crypto Bubbles hourly. We got rain. So does this mean Bitcoin is going up? We're going to find out in just a moment. Let's look. Fear and greed index 24, remaining at 24. Extreme fear. Liquidation heat map. Let's do the 24-hour time frame. Let's reduce this 0.5. Thanks to Al. Appreciate you, man. Also, click the button here for the liquidation map so we can look a little bit more professional. And let's look at where we're at. Getting a lot of liquidations to the top. We were here yesterday, I believe, or wherever we were at. And we're saying that this really bright down here. There was a little bit up here, but really bright to the downside. Could we come down? Sure. Could we go up? Sure. But we cannot come down here unless we break this level. We cannot come up here unless we break this level. Now, just because we break the level does not mean that we will definitely go to the liquidation areas. It just means we're closer. Meet Damien in the house. Meet Damien says, silver longs for the win this weekend. Dude, where'd he go to? $82? I think silver's going to drop. The reason being is because today I went on a website to buy silver and gold. And I'm looking at it, it's like $82 for a 1 ounce coin. Of course, you don't have to jack it up. It's like, I was thinking it was $79, and then they add their little premium or whatever. And then Crypto Blood said that it went up to $82 today. But I'm like, is this a sign that it's going to come down? Because I want to buy. But I know not to. I know I have to, I needed to pull back. But it could go up more and then pull back. So let's say, just crazy numbers. I know we're already at 82 or whatever we went into today. Let's just say it went to 100. And then it pulls back to 82. I could buy it, maybe. But in the bear market, for sure, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and then like 5 other alts. And that's it. I'll be accumulating all that during the bear market. And that's why I'm working. That's why I'm working right now. If you can, if you have the ability, nothing wrong with Uber, doing Lyft, delivering pizzas, mowing people's yards, trimming people's trees. Nothing wrong with doing that for extra money. Donating plasma. That's one thing I love doing. Man, I love doing that. I am a registered nurse, but when I was actually working as a nurse, one of my CNAs, story time already. One of my CNAs said that she goes to a certain plasma place. I said, oh yeah, the one off of such and such, I go there. She goes, but Joe, you're a nurse. I said, yeah, I like doing it. Plus it's beer money. She's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I love doing plasma. I haven't done it where I'm at just because it's like an hour drive to get there. I was like, nah, it's okay. But I might do it. I don't know. Like I said, I love doing it. They pay you. All you do is you sit down. They put a needle in your arm. Don't look. They put a needle in your, don't look. And then you wait. And for me, I would love doing it because it was like a competition for me. People would be there and they're like halfway through. I'd go and I'd finish before them. Because I didn't eat a lot of, and I still don't. I don't eat a lot of greasy foods or anything like that, and I stay hydrated. And my stuff will come out like really nice color, and theirs is all dark and just. But that's because they eat greasy foods and they don't eat, well. And I'd be done, and they just all look at me like, how in the. My fastest time, I want to say it was 32 minutes. On average, it was about 36, 38 minutes. For the average person, their average time is about 55 minutes, maybe an hour. And so mine was like really, really quick compared to them. Anyway, yeah, that's what the website I went to. JM Bullion. I really liked it there. And back in 2020, I had a lot of stuff in my shopping cart. A lot of it was all silver. I didn't do any gold. I wanted to do gold. It was 1,200. I was like, I don't know. And I had money too. I was like, I don't know. And then I had a lot of silver in the shopping cart, and a lot of like the 1 ounce coins, plus like the circulated money that was 90% silver and all that good stuff. I like coins. And I said, next week. 4 or 5 months go by, have it again, next week. 6, 8 months go by, next week, and then I forgot all about it. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see here. Going down the list. Damien says, I saw $88 on Coinbase exchange. Yeah, Coinbase, it jacks up the price. Coinbase, they do that. Like if you look at Bitcoin on your exchange, and then you look at Bitcoin on Coinbase, it's way more. And then when you sell it, it's like all the fees and everything. Yeah. Here. Dang, ETH Long Scout playing out, yeah. And I think Trader Geo was in an ETH Long, up like $8,000, some crazy number. Crazy. I trade with little money. I trade with very little money. And in this game, in trading, it takes money to make money. So can you make $100, $200 a day? Sure. Depending on what you're trading with. Can you make, I think Trader Geo, on his like 3 or 4 trades that he had, I think unrealized gains was like 10 grand. Realized gains was that he already cashed, took some profit, like 6 grand, something like that. But again, it takes money to make money. So, don't compare yourself to another trader. Like, oh man, he's making $6,000. I only made $4 today. No, they have money. Not only that, but and he's a great trader. He is a great trader. But just remember, like, they have a lot of income coming in from their memberships. So give you a heads up. All right. But he's a great trader. I really like Trader Geo. Trader Geo, it's a little too aggressive for me. Same thing with Alex O Crypto, another great trader. Too aggressive for me. See here, what website to buy gold and silver? Yeah, it's the JM Bullion. It's really good. And see here, Bitcoin Scout, making money on that too. Nice. Bitcoin pumping. Now let's go. This is on Twitch. Do you know the Pi Network, bro? Yeah, I do. If you're in it, I'd recommend selling. Again, not financial advice, but I would recommend selling. If you want, we can look at the Pi chart. Let me know. But I wouldn't even touch it. I use Money Metals Exchange to buy physical silver. Hey, there you go. Bitcoin. Very nice. And yes, let's look at some charts. That was silver futures on Coinbase Exchange. See here, Johnny December says, right, freaking crypto face, just made 20K on the scalp. Yeah. Now, granted, they can win money, 20 grand. They can also lose money, 20 grand. But the main thing is the risk management. Risk management, take profits, don't get greedy. Yeah. I have a trader in my Discord that posted up his trades making $16,000 a trade. Big money. Let's see here. Nope, me neither. PI is scary. Yeah, PI is scary. It is. And for those of us that know, we know. We know. So here, he's getting like long trade up 35,000%. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Let's see here on the 3-day. He uses all our market cipher funds. Yeah, true. And like I said, like these traders, some of them know how to trade. Like Crypto Face, he knows how to trade. Trader Geo knows how to trade. Alex on Crypto knows how to trade. They all have groups. They all have stuff that they charge, and they're all very successful. But the key thing is they know how to trade. There's a lot of traders out there that don't know how to trade, and they bamboozle you trying to trick new traders, inexperienced traders, that they know how to trade when they really don't. Let's see here. He's an experienced trader with a big account. Hands down. Hands down for sure. 3-day. We're coming up. Took all these liquidations. We have some more up here. Doesn't mean that we're going to get up here because we're really, really close. No. We could slingshot back down. Come down here at 86.9, 87, and then maybe come back up. Again, this just depends on which way the market makers want to take the product or the coin. Yep, 100%. Hands down. For the giggles, let's go to the weekly. For the giggles, let's look. Ooh, doggy. So we have a lot of liquidations up here. It just makes sense. Everybody who shorted here has their stop losses above this level, above this level. All this makes sense. Everybody who's longing has their stop losses here. Water break. Getting our steps in. Getting our steps in. All right. Let's look at Clash. Ooh, Clash is coming up. But for me personally, I would not mess with it until we break out of the zone. 0.02083. That's what I'm looking at. If we do, happy days, happy days. We're doing great. Because we're below this line, 0.01894. Ooh, dope. That's that face, dope. And we've been going sideways for a long time. Doing nothing for a long time. Finally broke below. Couldn't maintain above. Continue going lower. If we continue doing lower lows, lower highs, this is the zone we're looking at. 0.007963. 0.005488. Until we start breaking some highs. And this is why I trade level by level. And I see where the price could go to if it continues breaking the lows. Once it starts creating highs and starts breaking the highs, well then down here is not our objective anymore. It's okay, let's see if we can enter this trade, maybe go up. Let's look at the chart. Let's hide all this stuff. Every day, what we do is we show you what we looked at, what we thought might happen. Then the next day we show what actually happened. We don't spend 15, 25 minutes showing how you could have made money, what you should have done, how you could have reacted. Who cares about the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda? I don't. Yes, I said woulda twice. Who cares about that? Not me. There's so many people out there, man. They break down Bitcoin, we broke the moving average right here, and we did this and that and blah blah, and this is when you should have done this. And it's like, come on, man, really? Don't tell me how I could have made money. Show me in the moment. But they don't do that. And then when you do ask them, great, man, great analysis on what already happened. What do you think is going to happen? Well, it could go up or it could go down, or maybe even sideways. Okay. I show you in the moment. Now, granted, sometimes I do have an up or down. Like here, I didn't know what was going to happen. Normally, I'll say, you know, I think we're going to go up. I didn't say here, up or down. Here, I think we're going to go up. Here, I don't know. Here, thought we were going to go up. You don't see an up or down. Here, I thought we were going up. Even though I only showed down, I thought we were going up. Now, because I have nothing to sell you, I didn't have to tell you that. I could have told you, oh yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go down, and look, we went down and joined my group and pay me money and make me rich. No, I made a video for my VIP, and also I talked about it on YouTube where it looked really good. I thought we're gonna go. We pulled back to 3-2, and it looked like we're gonna go. But if we break this level, be careful, because then we can go sideways for a little bit, lose momentum, and then come down. We just went straight down. Sometimes my thought process is spot on. Like this one's not spot on, but we did go up. Like sometimes if I think we're going to come to this area before coming down, it's like, for example, here. We were here. I did not think we were going to continue going down. I thought here, we're going to go up to about here, and we did. To come down to about here, and we did. To potentially continue going up. But since we were going sideways, not liking it. Because what is it doing? It's manipulation. All these people who, you know, think, oh, well, let me do a short. I'm gonna put my stop loss here, here. Oh no, it's going up. Let me put my stop loss here, here. So that's why here, I'm thinking we might come down just to get these stops, to go up just to get these stops, to maybe come down and just continue coming down, or coming up. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I did. Put a bingo bang in the chat if you wish you knew exactly what's going to happen. I don't. All I know is the probabilities. I don't know. So what do we do? So let's go ahead and hide all this stuff, and let's re-examine everything. So let's hide. Joe, there's a faster way. I thought I had all these in a folder, but obviously I don't. Okay. So now we can look at this. Let's hide this one too. We don't need you anymore. Hide. Let's zoom out. And this is what I like doing. Every so many days, I like clearing the thought process, looking at it from a new perspective. So let's hide this one too. Let's hide this one too. Everything is hitting. Bingo bangos. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate you, man. And Road Dog says it all the time. You have the coolest name, dude. You really do. All right. Focus. Now, I don't even look at all this stuff, so let me clear that out. We might look at it later. Okay. So what do we see? We see Bitcoin breaking to the downside. Here was our very important support zone, but now that we're under it, it's our resistance zone. We were staying above this, which was great. Then we broke below, bearishly retested, broke this level. Oh crap. Hopefully we could get a bounce here. We didn't. Oh crap. Coming all the way down, getting this 89 area that we were looking at when the price is like way over here, and all the liquidations were like around 90, I think. I said, man, like this is a great spot, you know. Granted, you know, it's fair value gap, it's impulsive move. All that means is that it went up without all the ups and downs while it's going up. It just pretty much shot up. And we might come for this. Again, it doesn't have to, but a good opportunity if we break this level. So sure enough, that's why we trade level by level. So sure enough, came down. Now we're here. Okay. I don't like the fact on the daily that we broke this level. I don't like that. To me, it looks very weak. Now it was looking strong. Again, we're on the daily time frame. It was looking strong. We came down, we came up, we came down, came up, higher low, great. Higher high, great. We came down, we came up, lower high. Uh-oh. Not good, but it's okay though. We can make lower highs. Here is where I would have liked to have seen it do a pivot and go to the upside. Instead, oh crap, level 1. We broke this level, not good. Then we broke this level. Oh crap, level 2, not good. This is the level I'm looking for not just to break it, but to close underneath it. This is oh crap level 3, which is 84. We can just call it 84.7. This is oh crap level 3. We do not want to break this level. So because it's an important level, magnet tool, come over here, and nobody close, 84.739. If we close underneath 84.739, we could now look for these other areas for it to potentially go to, which would be around here, 77.5. If we break that level, then we have all these zones in here. This is not good because this is really, really close to our thought process of the bear market. 45K, 55K, 65K. All those are levels that we're looking at. So if we break 84.739, really high chance that it's over. And that's what I keep on saying, that now granted, I'm not telling you, I'm just thinking out loud. If we break that, I think it's over. Could we come down just to liquidate people, to come up and slingshot and go all-time high? Sure. Anything can happen. Give me just a moment. It's getting really, really hot in here. It's getting hot in here. One moment. I have shorts and I have sweats. And I was outside. It's 69 degrees outside, but it felt like 50. So I have my sweats on. And I don't want y'all donating any dollars. So I'm doing this off air or off stream. But now I just have my shorts on. Okay. So coming back on. There we go. Don't be throwing dollars at me. Don't be throwing dollars. Calm down. Calm down. All right. I'm back on. So we don't want to break that level. We're done. Floki's Angels in the house. Thank you, Floki's Angels. Appreciate you greatly. We got the bingos and the bangos flowing in. Appreciate it. All right. So right now, we broke this. Oh crap, level 1. Oh crap, level 2. Not oh crap, level 3, which is good. We're trying to come up. We're fighting. Now, the lower we go, the harder it is, the more difficult we have to go up. It's kind of like quicksand. You know, it's easier to get out of the quicksand when you're not moving around as much and you're able to, grab a branch, a vine, something to help yourself get out. But the more you wiggle, the more you stay in that quicksand, the harder it is for you to get out. Now, an area that we're looking for so that we can start potentially getting bullish on the macro is 93,429. Why? This is our range. And again, these are candle body closes on the daily. So right now, currently, we're trading in this range. So what can we do since we have a little range here? We can do a few things. One, we can use our fixed range volume profile. That's over here. That's right here. We can go from the beginning of the range all the way over. It gives us our value area high, value area low, and also our point of control. This is where the majority of the buys and sells. Now, if you want, I can show you my settings. Input 250, and this makes these bars smaller versus being really thick. And then I think everything else is the same, but the roll size, I have it at 250. Everything else, these are this, you can screenshot if you want. Coordinates, it just shows where I drew it from, and that's it. Visibility, everything's standard. All right. So now we can see currently we're above the point of control. So we're above the average of the majority of buys and sells. Good. Now, what can we also do? Now, to make this cleaner. Now, if you want, you can leave this on here because it shows you, all the peaks and the valleys. Peaks are the pointing spots, valleys are the dips. So the peaks are where there was a lot of volume. The valleys are where there was less volume. Granted, coins still moved up or down. But the highest point was here. So what I like to do is I like to make this really nice and big. And then what I'll do, take out my magnet tool. I'll come over here. I'll try to get it spot on. Doesn't have to be. I'll hold down shift. And then I will make this green because this would be my value area high. I'll go to my bar again. And I try to make it symmetrical. Go here, hold down shift. Come down here, click again. This will be my blue, value area low. Then once again, pretty much kind of line them up. Then I go here, click, drag this over, holding down shift, click again. Now the reason I'm doing shift is it makes it a straight line. Now what I can do is I can hide this. And look how clean my chart is. Boom, boom, okay? Now, what can we also do? Let me know who's here, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Now, what we can also do is we can use the anchored VWAP. I love the anchored VWAP. So for the anchored VWAP, once again, once I click on my bar down here, which you cannot see, it highlights it over here. So you can find it as well. I have stars by it, so it's on my floating toolbar. I can get my floating toolbar, move it around. I have it off screen. But we're going to use the anchored VWAP. And what we're going to do is from the low, we're going to click it, and it shows you the anchored VWAP. So an anchored VWAP, you can anchor it wherever you want to see the average. So I like doing mine on the low. Then I also like doing mine on the high. Make sure my magnet tool's on, so it snaps in place on the high. So I clicked here and here. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do one more. I can either do it here or here, but I want to do it the closest one. And again, this is all subjective. Subjective meaning you can pick whatever you want. But for me, it's the lowest point of the range, the highest point of the range, and for me personally, the closest low spot from where we're at. Again, we could use this one, but I'm going to use this one. Now, if I don't like how it looks, then I can go and pick this one and see what it does. I'm gonna stay with this one. And again, it's all subjective. Now, one thing you may be asking is, what is a VWAP? A VWAP is the volume weighted average price. I absolutely love averages, moving averages, VWAPs. There's other averages out there, but these are the ones that I like. But there are other ones out there. Let's see, the CVD, I forget what that does, but that one coming to my brain. I haven't used that one in many years. I should, but I don't. If you're curious, just what is CVD in trading? And I'll tell you. But here, it's a technical indicator showing the stock or crypto's average price for the duration that you're showing, whether it's a daily, whatever chart you're on, 4 hour, whatever it is. Weighted by volume. Volume is so important, extremely important. That's why we use the fixed range volume profile. And we use the fixed range volume profile because we're looking at a certain area versus the visible range volume profile, which shows you the point of control, value area high, value area low of whatever you're looking at on the screen. So if you readjust your screen, you're going to get new areas of point of control, value area high, value area low. I don't like that. I want to know, I don't want it to move. I want to show me exactly where I'm looking at. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's see here. So that's what I look at. Okay, back to this. All right, so right now on the daily, we're above the POC. Great. We're above the anchored VWAP 1, 2, and 3. And I kind of treat this like a Bollinger Band. People like trading Bollinger Bands. I don't. But I do like using the VWAPs as kind of like a Bollinger Band. So right now it's looking good. Let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, let's just examine this. And I get too happy. This was a massive dump. All it was doing was taking out all the longs, all the stop losses that were here, 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 here. That's what it did. Took them all out. Just ruthless. Now it has not taken out the people that are here. Not yet. Does it have to? Nope. It can go up from here. Then we had a really nice move up, but we're not going to go over what already happened. I'm just looking at the potential. So we went up, sideways, up. Okay, then we couldn't do it. Came down. We didn't want to break this level right here. We did. We broke it. We came up. We couldn't break this above this zone. We came down. Okay. So I see this zone right here. And for me, it's all about zones. I see this right here. And this. So bring it a little bit lower. And it's good right here. Okay. And what I like to do is just bring it across. And this is actually goes in the midline. I click on this, you can see the dotted line. See it where it goes right there? Okay. Let's see here. And again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a new perspective, you know, because I've been staring at the same thing, going over the same thing, and now it's like, okay, clear everything. Let's look at it objectively, you know, from a new set of eyes. All right. So It went sideways, ugly. Came up just to liquidate all the people who are going short, to come down to liquidate all the people who are going long. Nasty. Coming up, wishy-washy, just chop city. Then here, doing the same thing. And there's no structure. There's no up and down. Very ugly. Let me catch up in the chat. Okay, we got ones in the chat. Nice. Love it. Okay. Oh, we got Froth. What's up? What's up, Froth? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Afternoon, legends. Afternoon, my friend. Here. This. Oh, can't stop sneezing and coughing. That's not good. Try allergy medicine. Unless you have a fever. If you don't have a fever, allergy medicine. Here. Nice. Frosting. I love it. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, the man flu sucks. And for the women out there who don't know about the man flu, it's worse than bearing a child. I'm just saying. For all you men out there that believe because it's true, put a bingo bango in the chat. The man flu is scientifically, and I'm a nurse. That's all I gotta say. And it is scientifically proven that the man flu is, I don't say way worse, but it's worse than bearing a child. Just saying. Bingo bangos. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Now here, I will admit, now granted we're in two longs, but once we start doing this, kind of coming up, going sideways, and the market started moving a little bit to the upside, I was getting a little nervous because we could easily come down, take this, to come down and take this, and the alts will just get wrecked. But we went up. As a matter of fact, today in the VIP group, I told I didn't tell them, but I showed them on a video. I was like, all right, guys, I would recommend taking profits right now because this started happening and we could have come down here to come down here. So secure profits. So we took profits and moved up our stop loss to just underneath our entry. We canceled our lower entry and now we're in decent profits on our trades. Let's see here. Drinking some tea. Is it a Long Island? Don't do it. Don't do it. See here. Let's see here. Johnny December with the info. Nice. You guys are funny. All right, so what else do I think? 4 hour time frame. Let's go to 1 hour. Yeah, on the 1 hour, this is what I mainly look at on the 1 hour. Crap. Looks horrible. Looks just disgusting. And then we shot up. I will admit though, when we shot up to here, I thought we were going to shoot down. And again, since I have nothing to sell you, I can tell you my thought process. I thought, well, let me draw it. Because there's a bunch of stop losses here, bunch of stop losses here, bunch of stop losses here. I thought we were going to come down to get these stop losses, to come up to get these stop losses, to come down to finally make a decision. Are we going to go up or down? But instead, we didn't come down for this, and we went up. But when we went up to get these stops, we continue going up. So again, if I had something to tell you or sell you, I might not tell you all my thought process. Let's see here. But since I don't, I can tell you the stuff. Here. Newbie Crypto for the win. Who else took along with me? Who else took along? Put 3 Ds in the chat. Yeah, man, we're killing it right now. We're killing it. Yeah, even though I got out early and I thought this was a bear flag. Look, guys, we have a bear flag. We have a flag. So I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna go short without confirmation. I'm gonna go short, and then it comes up. I told you guys it was gonna go up because we have an Adam and an Eve. What? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's go back to 1 hour. On the 1 hour. Let's see here. Yeah. Nice. All right. So right now we came up quite a bit. Now I would like to see a retracement to the 382, but not breaking. If we break, we do this again. Potentially, I don't know. But right now, since we did move up, I don't expect us to just only go up. We need retracements. So where can we retrace to? We pull the fib from the low to the current high. Now, granted, it could make more candles to the upside, so we need to adjust this. But I would be looking for a retracement to at least the 382, which is putting us at 88.6. Now, in my opinion, it's still okay if it goes to 0.5, which is 88.4, but I would get very nervous if it broke below the 0.5, because now we're back in this zone, and it actually puts us in the middle of the zone, which, let me show you. I would like to see something like this. This is what I would like to see. This is also okay. If we come down here like this, this is, gosh darn it. This is also okay. And even that too. Now, if we do this, and again, I don't know what's going to happen. So there's nothing like, oh, well, it's doing this. No, nobody knows. So this right here would be this. Good. But if it breaks below the 0.5, not good. Because then what it could do, something like this, and then now we come down. Not good. Now, what do I think is going to happen? Oh, man. I'm pulling back for sure. What's today? Sunday? So we got Monday coming up. Oh, don't we have Powell speaking and the unemployment rates coming up? I think on Tuesday. Scar says, I killed it on Squid today. Nice. Very nice. So here, that long was too easy. Right at the POC. Positives on the 5 minute. I got in. Hey, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Confluence. I like it. Tuesday. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Normally, like, whenever there's pumps, the only thing I can really say is I think it's going to come down. Because the chance of it continue going up is very slim, especially the higher it goes. But what is it going to do afterwards? I would like to put an A, B, and C, or at least an A, B on this. Man, I really don't know. And there's times where I'll tell you, I don't know. Like I showed you with the arrows going up and down. I didn't know. Normally I'll put like an A on it. what I would like to see is this one. I'll just write that. I would like to see this. And I'll put this in white. And I'll put this is also okay. Put this in blue. This in blue. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's put this. It's 28, 24. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, what I don't want to see, like even this is okay, we can short. But what I don't want to see is I don't want to see it going any higher. Because the higher it goes, this would be known as an impulse move. A move without all the ups and downs. The faster it goes up, when it breaks its low, it could potentially come down just as fast. So be very careful. I think we hit 89.5-ish, then dump. That sounds pretty logical to me. New scalp ETH long, 30 second. Let's go. Johnny December. Let's look at ETH. Do I have ETH on the charts? I don't think so. We have gone 48 minutes on the stepper, traveled 1.13 miles, and normally, wow. So once again, sometimes when I do these, this, sometimes when I do this, I'm spot on. It's almost scary. And sometimes I'm way off. And what I like to do is I like to show you when I am way off. That way, when I draw stuff and it is almost scary how accurate it is, you remember, if not, I will remind you that sometimes I'm way off. This one nailed it. This blue line represents an entry. Thinking that we might potentially pull back to about here. This was a few days ago. If you don't believe me, verify it. Now, I did have some people that were trying to help me with timestamps, but just like everybody who helps me, they helped me for like maybe a week, then they stopped. Like, okay, Joe, man, I want to help you, man. Like, I think, I think you're really good. I really like what you're doing. I like the fact that you're doing this for free, blah, blah. I'm going to help you. I said, dude, like so many people have helped me before, but they don't last, man. They'll last a few days or whatever. And before, what I would do is I'd give them access to the group. And then they get all the videos, they get all the trades, everything. And then, oh man, things came up, or it's like, dude, I get it, I understand. And then the following month, nothing. Like, okay, well, hopefully you got what you wanted. But here, I'm thinking we might come down to about here. And it wouldn't surprise me if we had a candle with the wick to get our lower entry. 40% lower. What happened? We came down to this area. We did a nice little, look at that wick. That's what I was thinking right there. You come up, you come down. We did come up, came down a little bit, breaking the high. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's scary. Let's see here. All right, so let's look at some ETH. ETH. Blowfin. 4 hour time frame. Okay, so here we were looking at ETH when it was way up here. I'm thinking we might come down And if we come down and we break this level, 30.19, there's a really strong chance we may come for this, may come for this, may come for this. Then price started kind of bouncing in here. And like, if we break out, then we're looking for this and we enter when it breaks this pivot. We came up, we broke out, we didn't do it, came down, broke below this level, sure enough, and this was all drawn way over here. Came down, came up, came down, came up. Doing this number, doing nothing for a bit, just like Bitcoin, doing nothing for a bit. Let's see here. What's this white line? Okay, white line's resistance. So we're right at resistance. Let's go to a 1 hour. Okay. To me, this would have been, man, like, I'd have to do like kind of higher leverage, where at first it'd be like this. Like, yo, you're doing a woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. 1 hour time frame, kind of needs to close above this. We did finally here. I'd enter here. I can't take that first one because my stop loss. You know what? I have to do that here. So I do like maybe a 7x leverage. Here would be my short, and the reason is because we broke out of this, but very high risk because we could come up, get rejected here. Once again, I trade in the moment. I show you in the moment versus after the fact. A lot of traders out there, they'll show you, oh yeah, so we would have entered right here because the 2 second SFP and blah blah blah. No, I'm thinking that. Let's see here. We enter here. We may get rejected, pull back, and then hopefully come up. Oh yeah. Let's see here. D9U, what's up, man? Another like a smash. Thank you, buddy. I want to see the day where at least 3 to 5 cryptos move. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Same. Now we were kind of seeing that a little bit today. And that's why I made my video for my VIP group. Now, if you're in the free portion of the Telegram, you also got that video. If you're in the free Discord, you got 40 seconds of that video. And that video, I forget how long it was. But in Discord, I literally begging people that are in there. I don't know. It's so dumb. Like I'm begging them to boost the server so that I could share my thought process that I'm giving for my VIP. So I'm gonna stop doing that. But like the videos are in the VIP, and I forward most of the ones with the Bitcoin thought process to the free Telegram. So I'll give you a tip. All right, let's see here. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? If so, let me know. If not, we've been doing our steps for 55 minutes. And I do like doing this because one, it keeps me accountable. You know, because I could easily be like, I'm not going to do my walking today. But since I'm on air and, you know, it doesn't bother y'all too much as far as the audio quality, I appreciate that. So we're getting our steps in. 1.4 on the speed. 1.4 on the speed. 56 minutes. And we've traveled 1.31 miles. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's one thing I'm looking at as far as the coins moving. And that's what I actually mentioned in my VIP video. where I was talking about, I think here, it's no 1 hour. No, so probably here. Price was coming down, but the alts were doing okay. They weren't like bombing or nothing. They were doing okay. And some of them were, well, most of them that we were looking at were in profits. But because it was coming down, even though we're in profits on one of the two that we were in at that time, we're both in profits now. But I was like, you know what? Let's take some profit because, you know, this could come down and just come all the way down. But that's what I was looking at right around here, I believe it was. Where it's like, the coins, they're not reacting the way they normally react. And it would be really great. Oh, matter of fact, I did this video about an hour ago. Is it this one? Is it this one? No. Oh, well. Well, let me just show you. So let's go to my VIP, Bitcoin. So 1 second. This video was 1 minute and 14 seconds long. And it's a shame because I can't even post that on Discord. But this is a screenshot of what I was talking about. Joe, we can't see nothing. I'm talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, your little box, total 3, and the stock market. Talking about all three of them in just over a minute. And then the text, which you could read a little bit better. And that was an hour before the show. An hour before the show is what I put. I said Bitcoin moving, alts moving currently, but we are right under resistance on total 3. Watching to see if Bitcoin dominance bounces currently at the bottom of the zone. That's the red zone that I showed. Watching to see if total 3 breaks out of the resistance and finds support. Watching to see if Bitcoin can break above and maintain support above these two levels that we kind of talked about. Getting my popcorn ready. Let's go. So this is what I do in the VIP. And also I share this with the free portion on Telegram. If you're interested to join the free portion on Telegram where I'm not restricted like Discord, trade_intuition, reach out to me. Say, Joe, can I go into the free group? I'll let you in. That's it. I'm here to make money with you, not because of you. So that's what I do. Let's see here. And anabolic intuition. Let's go. Now it's CI and LBC time. Let's go. Oh yeah, LBC's on right now. Let's see here. Johnny December says, you'll be like Jason Casper soon. Man, I wish. Well, that's my dream, really. Buy land, have some goats, but the goats would be like the little miniature pygmy goats or whatever they're called. And I don't even need to trade. I just need to post videos about them little goats being so cute. I get 1 million views. Make a crap load of money off of YouTube. I love watching those dumb videos. They're so cute. Jumping around, hopping around. You know, you get some things of hay or whatever and just record them. Maybe even put a little GoPro thing on them and see that from their point of view. That'd be so fun. I make millions. Well, I have millions of views. Millions of dollars. Let's go. Moon mission. Let's see here. Looks to me that a lot of alts are putting in a new higher low. Excited to see where things go, but everything is pretty much dumb straight. Yeah, very true. And this is why we have to be very careful. We can't have that hopium. We have to be, just kind of like looking, watching levels, and just taking it for what it is. But like I said, this is what I would like to see. This is also okay. This, not so much. Not so much. All right, we travel 1.44 miles. And speed is 1.4 and 62 minutes. I like it. All right, so let's go to, nope, that's not the one. Nope, that's not the one. I guess I'm over here. Let's go to Lunar Beaches, crypto, Lunar Beaches, crypto. Let's go. And make sure to put Trade Intuition Raid. I would greatly appreciate it. Trade Intuition Raid. Okay, let's come over here. Redirect. Who do we got? I like these guys. These guys are cool. Lunar Beaches on our way. So remember, Trade Intuition Raid. I do thank you guys very much. We do this every single night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. We also do bonus streams. I might do a bonus stream New Year's Day. So just to let you know, may do a bonus stream. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. Thank you so much. Trade Intuition Raid, turning off the camera like a ghost. And now, gotta find the off button. Oh, here it is. See ya.